Hello, my name is Richard Brandon. I work for RtBrick, where I run marketing and business development and strategy. So RtBrick is a software vendor, and we make routing software. But unlike the traditional routing vendors, we're working with disaggregated systems. So we provide the software that runs on open hardware based on merchant silicon, specifically for telcos and predominantly for the broadband edge and the broadband network gateway. So disaggregation is really a great interest to telcos at the moment. I think people have been building the networks pretty much the same way for decades now. And separating out the software and hardware gives them more choice. It means they can have an independent hardware decision from their software. Perhaps most importantly, it significantly lowers the costs of the network. It enables more of a cloud-native operating model, exposing more to things like AI-based operations. And there's even a geopolitical security advantage, so they can still take advantage of a hardware manufactured with a low-cost base out in Asia, yet get the software from a trusted democracy like the US or Europe. So yeah, a lot of interest in disaggregation, which is exactly where we're playing. We're seeing quite a lot of take-up of disaggregation already in the RAN and in the IP core. And RtBrick has been deploying at the edge of the network with Deutsche Telekom in their production network. That's the largest carrier network in Europe. And then we've got carriers involved in the TIP Open BNG project. British Telecom, Deutsche Telekom, Telefonica, TIM and Vodafone, all championing disaggregation. And in fact, that project selected RtBrick as one of the few software vendors to be approved. So at RtBrick, we've been busy since last year's Network X show. We've added support for new ranges of open hardware and switches, both at the higher scale, based on Broadcom's Q2C chips, but also at the lower scale with their 800 gig platforms, which are hardened as well, so they can be deployed much deeper out in the network, closer to consumers. We've added greater scale. We can support up to 70,000 subscribers on a single switch. And perhaps most interestingly, we've added high availability features, so we can do near instant failover, and even our route convergence times are now faster than any traditional system. And bear in mind, we've done that all on open hardware. Thanks very much for your time today. I hope you can come and see us on the RtBrick stand. And I've been Richard Brandon, and I look forward to seeing you at the show.